Hi, Peggy Dancer. Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. Yes, we certainly are, and it looks like Peggy Dancer is already here. Now, was I live when you were on here, Peggy Dancer? Because I didn't think I hit the live button yet, but apparently you got on here, so maybe I was live. So that's interesting. Operation Shutdown. Yes, we are just downrange of strange, right? Where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is always the new normal here at. Oh, no, you were waiting. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. See, I'm still getting used to this. So thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. I never know. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, welcome to the Truth Quest, folks. I am going to go and share this out. So feel free to share this out as well, because I really don't have any other way of doing it. You know, there must be another way to do it, but I guess I haven't seen that tutorial video yet. You know, watching all these tutorial videos, it's always a challenge, always a challenge. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone's having a great evening tonight. A great evening. We're having a good evening here. And the reason I'm a little late, folks, is because I was invited over to my daughter's and her boyfriend's place for dinner. And we got to talking, and time just flew. And that's what it's all about. Family, So there you go. I hope everyone had some good family time this Easter, and happy post Easter to you all. So I'm going to go ahead and share this out on my Facebook page. Oops. If it'll let me. I saw something interesting today, folks, and we'll get into that in just a second. Very interesting. I don't know if it's anything, but we always, whenever there's something interesting, I like to bring it up. So if anyone has anything that they saw that was interesting that they want to bring it up by all means. And okay, is this going to work? We are live, aren't we, folks? Exclamation. Took the pulse. We're alive. There we are. Still kicking. Still kicking, friends. There we are. Oh. And Artist61, the Brooklyn Way, and Dark Brain, and Zoso Dude 77 is here. Wow. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we can do this again. I forgot about this. Hi, Peggy Dancer. Hi, Aaron at Truth Quest. Operation Shutdown. We got to go through the list here. And hello. Here's Catherine Weiss. Hello, Aaron. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing today? And Dark Brain, I'm here but lurking, working on a project with Sapo. All right. We'll jump in the chat later. Awesome. Looking forward to it. And who else do we got here? Artist 61. She's saying hi to Dark Brain. Piggy Dancer again. Saying hi. I love everyone is friends here. This is great. Isn't this awesome? Hey, and look at this Zoso dude. Howdy, friends. Howdy, Zoso. And when someone says, how you doing? You say, so-so. Zoso would say, Zoso, right? And hello, Caddy. Hello there. Welcome to the program. And Mud Rabbit. There she is. And the Brooklyn Way. Good to see you here, the Brooklyn Way. Glad that you're here. This is great. All righty then. Okay, there we go. All right, well, we got some things to look at today, friends, and talk about. One thing I want to mention right off the bat is I'm very grateful that nothing has happened so far that I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong. But here it is, folks. This is a live view of Times Square. And if you remember, today was supposed to be the day that there was either an attack or an alleged attack, an FF, possible FF, according to the those videos, the Guardians of the Looking Glass. So I have some thoughts about that. Now, if nothing happens, there's a few more hours left of the day here. If nothing happens and they come out and say, well, thank you for sharing our video, we averted that. I mean, it could still be a LARP. So we got to keep our eyes on the prize here. Try to suss out the truth best we can with what we're given. Looks fairly regular for up. Let's see. Let's put that up on the screen. Fairly regular for up there on a Monday night. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They said it was supposed to be during a busy time. I don't know when the busy time is for that kind of a thing. For the hello, Abby. Hi there. Yeah. Well, I'm glad nothing's happened. That is a relief. Been praying that it won't happen. So maybe that worked. There you go. Keeping our eyes open, head on a swivel, and not taking things we hear as truth, but only possible truths, right? Until we get further information. It was stopped, just Josh. What did you know? Did you hear something about it? What did you hear? It was stopped. Hi, y'all. Hey, just Josh. Okay. That would be rush hour, the Brooklyn Way says. Anytime during the day or on a weekend, Friday night from 5 p.m. onward, tourists are out walking to the theater, etc. Okay. I had the really good fortune once of staying at a hotel on Times Square. So we looked out right down on Times Square. It was just fabulous. It was amazing. I'm a look on Twitter. Okay. Thank you, Brooklyn Way. But I have this live thing going and kind of keeping tabs on it. And it seems to be just normal, which I'm very grateful for because I really want a peaceful planet and happy people. And, put all the bad guys where bad guys belong, in jail, prison, or swinging. Maybe we can turn them into swingers, but not like a normal swing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, peace rocks. Peace is way, way better than war. I mean, for one thing, with peace, nobody's dying during a conflict. Hey, there's a benefit for peace, and no businesses are disrupted. Hey, there's something good about peace. You know, um, if I remember correctly, my friend Andrew D Basiago wanted to, or maybe it was him or someone wanted to start an effort for peace, to wage peace throughout the world. Instead of waging war, we have a war department. Why don't we have a peace department? You know, we should have a peace department. We have a war department. We should have a peace department, which should be much bigger. And yeah, that's what I think. Because peace rocks. It surely, surely does. Um, I saw this today and I thought it was rather funny. A popular meme theme. Oh, look, what are you going to pick, the A or the U? Oh, the sweat is pouring out. What's it going to be? We just don't know. We're not quite sure. We're just not sure. Right? Yeah, you got to love the memes. The memes have really. Hello, Greg. Good to see you here. Ledbetter. That's Greg. Good to see you here. Welcome to the program. All right. Let's take a look at something else here, friends. Shall we? We shall. Full house of Patriots, Combat Carl. Yeah, that's right. I think Patriots are like, hey, we were all Patriots before it was cool to be Patriots, right? There you go. Before it was even cool. There we were. There we were. Patrioting all over the place. We were patrioting all over the place. Here's a good one. Okay. Show me a man that gets rich by being a politician. I will show you a crook. Harry S. Truman. Very true. Very true indeed. Don't you think? All right. Nothing can stop what is coming. Those are words I love to hear. Yes, Q taught us so much, didn't that for one little letter sure taught us a lot. Taught us how to think for ourselves, how to challenge the mainstream, and how to dig. Well, guess what, friends? Guess what? That is a great meme. I love that meme. I need to trim it so it doesn't have that thing on the top. But there it is. A Sphinx was found at the Grand Canyon? Oh, I don't know. Up 3. Good to see you here. Not sure. I had not heard that. Sounds interesting, though. I know they found some like Egyptian stuff there, didn't they? Back in the 1800s. That's what I heard. No one's been back there. I think they keep an eye on it pretty close. If it's true. Is it true? We don't know, right? Do we know? We don't know. Just don't know. Oh, we don't. We don't. Okay. Here's something interesting, friends. I thought was rather interdasting. Look at this. Federal judge in Florida voids Biden's national mask mandate at airports, planes, public transit. That's the way you win. States have all the power. They can do it. I don't know what's wrong with all these other governors, because it seems to me any governor who does what DeSantis is doing will be reelected by a landslide. So it's just amazing how it's not being replicated. It just shows you how controlled these people are, and whatever positions they're at, however they got there, they owe somebody something, and they got dirt on them. They're not going to let them be good people, and it's just a shame. It's a shame. But man, when are the other? I mean, Abbott's done a few things. He bust those people up to D.C. That was hilarious. Loved it. And okay, the pres can't make law. That's right. That's the executive branch. Congress, legislative makes law. That's right. Biden needs to sit down and shut up and eat his ice cream. That's right, Mud Rabbit. He should. Any flavor. Oh boy, there's a picture I would like to show you on here. However, I think I might lose my channel if I show it. It's a picture from the Chans, and it shows a picture of Joseph Biden, Joseph Robinette Brandon, with no clothes on, and he's outside. It looks tropical, like an island, perhaps. And there's a young girl, definitely not old enough to be standing next to a naked old man. And she didn't have any clothes on either. There's like some scribble marks covering up anything that might be showing. They're both facing kind of the opposite way, but you can tell it's Biden. Have you seen this picture? And it's like from the Chans, and the picture has that pink around it from, I think, 4chan. It says, "Goodbye, Brandon," because I found it on the Hunter Biden laptop. I posted it on my Facebook page, but I don't want to put it on here because it will it might I just had an idea. I just had an idea. Let me see if I can do this. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Photos. That's what I meant to get. No, that's not what I meant to get. Close the photos. This is what I meant to get. Okay, I hope you're all having a great time. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do, friends? I'm going to just take a screenshot of you know, of the picture so you can tell maybe what picture it is without showing the whole thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's disgusting. I can't believe he's in there, friends. I just can't believe it. All right, well, I'll take a screenshot of this, see what you guys think. All right. All right. Oops. There. Maybe this will be better. All right. Well, let's see how this works. Oh, boy. I can't believe we got such a disgusting person for the top office here. It's just terrible. Thank goodness that laptop surfaced. Thank goodness. I'm going to close this so it doesn't accidentally pop up there. All right. All right. Doing a little searching here, friends. Just got to open these up. Oh, come on. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we can go back to the show. Combat Carl. Okay, Combat Carl. I don't know. You think it's a fake photo? I mean, have you seen some of the stuff on Hunter's laptop? These were things that he thought were erased. He thought they were erased. Yeah, I don't think that's a good word to even put in the chat, guys. I'm not sure. I don't know how they do that, but yeah, wait till you see this. I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble for showing this. Here's the thing, guys. Nobody should be looking at this stuff. It's a four-letter word that starts with a P and ends with an N and has an or in the middle. No one should watch it because all those people on there are have been abused. So it's just you're supporting abuse. So just don't look at it. Don't even look at that crap. And we should be lobbying to get it off of the internet, all of it. you know? Okay. Here is just the top portion of that picture, okay? So here's Biden, and this is like the hair, dark hair of a young, darker skinned girl. All right. If you've seen this one, there's a number there. You might be able to find it. Okay. If you look for it. Yeah. Well, okay, Carl. But now this is from apparently from files that they previously had thought were deleted, but they were able to scrub them over there in that other country, I guess. And they've got like 490 megabytes of new information that wasn't on, that nobody else was able to scrub from from the hard drive. Apparently, these are like microscopic pictures that he thought were deleted, but they weren't deleted necessarily. If because this, I don't know, some computer expert guy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just seeing what I see. Mackie, yes, that's the guy. Mackie. He's over there in Norway or Switzerland or something like that. And even just the video of him talking about it, he looks very troubled about it, very troubled. So yeah, it's something that you might not want to see. So let's get that off of there. Oops, get that off of there. Yeah, I don't know if you've all seen that picture, but it's pretty disgusting. Um, Caddy says, "Truth goes with Moriarty. You're so right. They are victims of abuse and shouldn't be shared." Yes, that's true. That's 100% true. And you know how I found out about that from uh, what's his name, the shock jock in New York. Um, what's his name? Haven't heard from him in a while. Gosh, he has like a normal sounding name. I can't remember his name, but he would always have like those kind of stars on, the prawn stars and everything. And he'd always ask them the same question: "Who got to you?" And they always said, "Yeah, it was neighbor, uncle, whatever it was." And I just went, "Oh my God, that is so." Howard Stern, yes, thank you, Brooklyn Way. Howard Stern. I went, "Oh my God." So thank goodness he asked that question, because I'm sure I wasn't the only one that caught that. And it just, yeah. So why is it still on the internet? I mean, you know, it shouldn't be on the internet. Maybe the creeps can have their own internet that you have to be old enough to get onto or something. But it shouldn't be on the normal internet. I'm just saying, right? It shouldn't. It just plain shouldn't. And that's my opinion. And I feel very strongly about it. You know, I think what happens between a man and a woman is between the man and the woman. And it's it's a sacred thing. So it shouldn't be treated like that. It shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying. We need to respect everybody. Um, I need to get the crap off the intranet. It shouldn't be on there. It should not be on there. Right? That's right. Okay. Now, in the last episode, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Oh, maybe it's further back. Further back. There it is. Okay. All right. I better mute this. And get this set up. Okay, last time I played for you a video that I made back in the big 90s in cable access. And I got another one here for you. Okay, some people liked that, and so we got another one all queued up here for you. All right, it looks like it's queued up now. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh yeah, Combat Carl says the evidence that is on the internet will be used in military tribunals to convict these sick people. Yes, I hope so. I surely hope so. That's my wish. Yeah, it looks like Elon's going to be joining some other people to having some more people join him. So, this is really showing how rigged the system is. Hello, Gloria Paddock. You're not late. You're just in time. The fun is just starting. Right, friends? That's right. Okay, here's another video that I did back in the big 90s. Back in the big 90s. And it's called Epimanly. Now, the setup for this, do you remember the Epilady? Okay. It was a rotary leg hair remover for women. It was extremely painful. And so I did a spoof, the Epimanly for men. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready, friends? Let's go, shall we?
Manly, for the well-groomed man of the 90s. Epimanly gently removes unsightly nose hairs, and because Epimanly takes the hair from the root, you can go longer between trimmings. Epimanly's patented lift and yank action gently lifts and yanks the hair from the root. Epimanly's for the well-groomed man of the 90s. Epimanly.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So I gotta go on and unshare this. Remove that. Turn this back up. Okay, was the sound okay? Or was it too loud or too soft? Yeah, it's like an SNL commercial. Oh, thank you very much. I thought about sending that to them back in the day as a kind of a like a resume, because I thought, well, maybe I could go on Saturday Night Live. I thought that would be cool. My voice has changed. Well, that was back in 1991 or 92, I think. So that was a long time ago. Yeah. People's voices change. Yeah. I'm sure Trump didn't always say China like he does. Right? Hello, David Parsons. Epilators just pull hairs out individually with a spring. Yes, they do. Yeah, I got one for my ex-wife, and she tried it for 1 millisecond, and then she wouldn't try it again. So I had to make a little video about it because I thought it was funny. And I did a bunch of other ones, and I had some other ideas that I never got to finish to do. Maybe I'll bring those up sometime. I want to tell you something I got in the mail today from my good friend Bruce Holmes. Look what he sent me. He sent me 2 books. Oops, can you see them? Oh no. Okay, maybe I have to stand up. Okay, The Incident at Fort Benning and Bigfoot Files. Okay, Bigfoot Files is by Peter Gatilla, and The Incident at Fort Benning is by John Vasquez and Bruce Holmes. So there they are. I mean, oh gosh. See, this is this cheesy green screen isn't working. I'm in warp drive, and it's hard to show images while I'm warping out here. So that's Incident Fort Benning. Now, this is interesting. I'm just going to read a little bit here in the inside cover. Maybe this will show up. Oh, no, it's not going to show up. What is going on here? Incident Fort Benning. A UFO appeared at Fort Benning Army Base, Georgia, during the Joint Attack Weapons Systems test in September 1977. As many as 1,300 Army personnel may have been abducted by aliens. The Army has always denied the incident, although there has been strong evidence to the contrary. Army recruit John Vasquez has endured many years of anxiety and fear due to his involvement and relates the story as he remembers it. So, 1,300 people? I'm really curious about this. And look, he's got some, well, you'll be able to see this, some declassified documents in the back. National Personal Records Center, Congress of the United States, House of Representatives, to John Vasquez. He's trying to get information. He's got quite a bit of info in here, looks like. Wish I could show that to you. But yeah, it looks like it's full of documents, and it looks like a really good read. So again, check out Timeless Voyager Press. And apparently, he said this Bigfoot, and here's the back of the book. I'm trying to get it so it will show up. And it's got this chart of different sized types of Bigfoot. So apparently they get very tall. And here's Peter Gatilla right here. And he's just a really good writer, a good orator. And there's lots of pictures in here. Lots of footprints, like castings of footprints. And drawings of the faces. Here's a bunch of, I don't know if you can see them all. Oh, come on, green screen. You're bumming me out here. Okay, there they go. It's like a challenge to get the picture to show. So there they are. They're big feet. So do you know why Bigfoot's feet are so big? Do you know why? Why Bigfoot's feet are so big? Because he's got a really good understanding. Big feet. Get it? Oh, and also in that video, I was changing my voice, because I was like, I have an announcer voice, I, I was acting. So, hey, James Rohrback, saying hi to everybody there. Hello there. Welcome to the program. All right. How do Ukrainians say China? I don't know. How do they say China? I would like to know that. They make little scissors for a reason. Okay. James, where's Dark Brain? He's lurking because he's doing other things. He's going to be popping in and popping out, and so that's cool. Wow, you guys are chatting up a storm. It's hard to keep up with you guys. Yeah. Oh, did Mad Pogue miss that one? Well, it'll be on the replay. Was the sound okay the whole time? Yeah. Ba-dum-bum. That's right, Mud Rabbit. For little hands. Yeah. For little hands. Yeah. Do you want to see another video like that from back in the day? Do you want to see another one? Anybody? Yeah, we did that all at the studio there. So let me see. This one. Now, this one I wrote, but I didn't act in it. I just filmed it and I made the prop and I wrote it. Okay. So let's see. Let me get this set up here for you. And I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Again, I'm so glad that Times Square is peaceful and everything's hunky-dory. And the actor in this one is our friend Matt Kalina, who not only stars in this fine commercial, but he also was the VJ of our video program, XTV, Extreme Television, Minnesota's only music video showcase. And we showed videos that nobody else had. And I don't know why this is. Okay, I got you. It looks like we are ready. Okay, turn that up. I gotta push this down. Bring it over. I need to drink some water. Okay. Yes. There we go. That should be good. Oh, yeah. Oops. It keeps changing. Oh. I'm just waiting for it to get to the right size here so it's viewable. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to work. All right. Okay, so again, I'm not starring in this one, but I wrote it. Oh, let's see what... oh my God, can you imagine that laptop in the Congressional Record? It would be there down through history and part of history. No one would ever forget. I think some of these people would find a ways to lose it. That's what I think. But we need the patriots to keep finding it and putting it back. Hello, Susan Danielle. Welcome to the program. Okay, are you ready for this? This is a... No, I got to get rid of that one. I got to get the new one. The new one. And this one, friends, like I said, I am not acting in this, but I wrote it and I made the prop and I filmed it. And I think I did the music too that plays. I composed the music as well. So here it is. Looking for a new credit card? Why don't you try the American Express card? Here we go. Are you ready? All right. So how was that? Could you hear it? Because I couldn't hear it. No volume? Oh, there was no volume. Okay, we're going to play it again. We're going to play it again, this time with volume, okay? All right.
Do you love but hate all those pesky bills?
Oops. Here, we're going to start it over again.
Do you love to shop but hate all those pesky bills? With American Express, there's never a bill. We just quietly take it all back. And we repossess all your stuff and the stuff of your family. Remember, American Express. Don't overcharge without it.
So, I hope that you all heard it that time. It's very short. Just basically what he's saying is, no, you couldn't hear it again? Oh my. Oh, well, I guess we'll try it again. Oops, that's not what I wanted to happen. All right, here we go. Oh man, we're gonna get this right this time? I'm gonna turn this up. I hope this works. I'm turning it up. I hope it works. I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, let's try it.
Do you love to shop but hate all those pesky bills? With American Express, there's never a bill. We just quietly take it all back. And we repossess all your stuff and the stuff of your family. Remember, American Express. Don't overcharge without it.
Okay. Well, you heard it that time. You heard it. Okay, well, there's a little delays. I guess I was reading the old messages. I'm sorry. Thinky Dink, hello there. Welcome to the program. So those were a lot of fun. You know, the idea there is, hey, you like to shop and hate all those pesky bills? With American Express, there's never a bill. We just quietly take it all back. So you can just keep charging. And they come and take it all back. It's pretty much the way it is now anyway, right? Who is the good-looking guy? That is my good friend, Matt Kalina. Matt Kalina. And he was also our VJ on XTV, Extreme Television, Minnesota's only music video showcase, which actually got turned into a regular TV show on UHF in the Minneapolis area. But however, they got rid of the cool name XTV, Extreme Television, and they gave it a lame name, which I think is lame, Video Nation, and it didn't last. Okay. It probably would have lasted if it had, because it was very popular. Did I create this mess? What mess you talking about? Did I create this mess? LOL. Well, I guess so. I guess I did. So let me get rid of that. All right. Hope you're all having fun. I'm glad that you're all here. I hope that you all had a very pleasant Easter. I will be talking about these books after I read them. So the Bigfoot book looks interesting. They're both very interesting. Yeah, that commercial start them doing it. Okay. Yeah. All right. I missed the original cable TV with all the cool local access. Yes, that was great. Yeah, we had at our station, we had this guy, and I'd like to have him on the show sometime, Bob Connolly, because he had a show called Got My Own Show with TV's Bob Connolly. But the reason he was TV's Bob Connolly was because he had his own show, which is called Got My Own Show. So very funny. But yeah, he did fun stuff, kind of risque stuff too. I mean, one time he said, okay, now it's time for, this is cable access show in Mountain, Minnesota. It's channel 20. And he's got this show. It's set up like a typical talk show. And he said, now it's time for phone fun. That's where we have fun with the phone. So he takes the phone and he makes calls. I think I mentioned this before, but it's so funny. And I don't advise doing this. And I'm not even sure if he really did it. He might have been faking it, but it was funny. So he called up a country kitchen. All right. It was a restaurant, like a country kitchen, a chain restaurant. And he said, hey, this is Jimmy from the other country kitchen on the other side of town. Say, we're out of eggs. Can you help us out? Oh, yeah. How much you need? Oh, a case. Sure. We'll put a case out back. Okay, we'll send someone to get it. Hangs up the phone. He goes, we got us a whole case of eggs. We're going to make omelets. Now, I don't know if he really did that, but it made for very funny television. Very funny. And so, yeah. And I had a show that aired 3 times up here, the Ufo Show. And I just found some of my old UFO shows from way back in the day, early 90s. Wait till you see them. My sideburns are so dark. Oh my goodness. It was wild. And I just looked so young. I was a lot younger. But yeah, it only aired 3 times. And then I got a call on the telephone a little after 5 o'clock in the evening. And it was the chief of police. And he was telling me to stop my cable access show, which was called the UFO Show, where people could call in and talk about their experiences. Sound familiar? So, yeah, in fact, maybe someone wants to call in now, and I think I just share this. I'm not sure if this is how this is done. Is this how we do it? We put it in here? Does that work? I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it is. So if someone wants to come in and talk, feel free. So, Epimanly, 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 for the well-groomed man of the 90s. There you go. Well-groomed man of the 90s. Do you want to hear one more of those videos from yesteryear? Do you have a hankering for that? It looks like Times Square still, Mel, it looks like it's raining. Not so many people there now. Well, thank God that didn't happen. Thank God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We need to go to channel content and choose another video for your enjoyment. How's that sound? So I wonder which one you'll want to see. We showed lens crackers last time. You already saw Epimanly and American Excess. What? As there's only 2 more left on here. I have some others somewhere else, but I only have 2 more. You know what? Maybe we'll do this one, and we'll leave one more for some other time, or maybe we'll watch it later. Yes. Looking for a lawyer, perhaps, people? Are you looking for a lawyer? Because, come on, mute. There you go. Okay. So this, my friends, oh, I got to pull it down like that and squish it over until it isolates. You don't want to see all those other little videos beside it, right? Come on. There we go. It's kind of touchy. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. All right. All right. Now we need to. So, oh, James Rohrback is in the house. Oh, let's see what James has to say. Hello, James.
Hey, Aaron, how are you?
If I was doing any better, I'd be you.
Oh my goodness.
How's it going tonight? How are you doing?
I'm blessed, man.
Good.
You
Good.
know, God has been so good. And man, Easter weekend. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Did you have fun?
I kind of my daughter's mom has potential breast cancer, and
Oh no.
um we don't get along at all.
Okay.
But you know, I still care for her, and you know, it's just kind of rough. It's like she doesn't make very good life choices, and yet she's my daughter's mom, and you know, what can you do?
Well, hang in there, and things will get better. We'll all send prayers out for your children's mother. We're getting a little bit of a echo,
You're
and
getting an echo from my headset?
might be. I'm not sure. And they say they can't hear you very much. Mud Rabbit says James is a bit low. I don't have any way of turning up your volume here, or do I?
Should I speak up? Is that
Yeah,
better?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well,
That's good. I can hear you.
I don't mean to be a bummer. I mean, there's bad news, but there's so much good news. So
Yes, there is. There's good news and bad news always, right?
yeah, I just was sent a link for the whole Stu Peters Watch the Water
Yeah,
thing. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know where to sit on that, you know.
Well, I would encourage you to watch Red Pill 78, his Saturday night show. He had Dr. Artis on, and they talked at length about everything. And
Nice.
yeah, so go check that out. He's on all the alternative platforms.
Yeah, yeah, no, I've always followed Red Pill. But after everybody was booted from YouTube, you know, I'm on Foxhole, you know, but I don't get alerts properly.
No, we added Combat Carl into the mix here.
Right on.
Hi, James. Sorry to hear about your. Is it sickness? She's just sick.
Yeah, she thinks she has breast cancer, but she hasn't. She's known it for a little bit, and she hasn't addressed it. And apparently she told me like one of the first before telling the rest of her family. And
well, do you know if she's seeking alternative medicines, or is she going to go with Big Pharma?
I sent her a link for MSM for chlorine
MMS?
dioxide.
Yep.
No, MSM, chlorine dioxide.
Right.
I'll tell you this stuff. I take it, and it's amazing. I've never seen anything actually cure anything before in my life until I came across this. So this is what I would suggest for her. Take a nice, healthy regimen with it and add some fenbendazole or Safeguard or ivermectin. Can you see the screen or just on audio?
It's small, but I can kind of see it.
Okay,
what
it is MMS Health
MMS.
Recovery Guidebook.
Yeah.
MMS. So.
We can read it. I think by saying it might.
Okay, so it is the MMS, the chlorine dioxide. That stuff, like I said, if you take, you know, what 6 to 10 drops. I mean, there's a few regimens in there, you know, but if you're going to be combating an active cancer, instead of doing 1 drop every hour, do 6 drops of each solution.
Well, but hold on a second. Hold on.
Sorry,
we're not giving medical advice. Nothing said here should be taken as medical or legal advice. I don't have a recording in the beginning to say that, but
disclaimer.
That's just
I get real nervous. I get really nervous
opinion.
when stuff gets brought up that we know that they're looking for. So
we know about this, Aaron, and we want want to get you on Foxhole. So,
Well, yeah.
And thank you, Dark Brain. God bless you, man. He's awesome.
Isn't he? Yeah, he's a great guy.
Carl, thank you so much. Yeah,
Hey,
no,
we love you,
I
Terrence.
likewise.
Yeah, we all
It's-
know that there's alternatives out there. There's what the mainstream medical establishment is offering is literally nothing. So it really is up to us,
Mhm.
and there's plenty of information out there if you dig. I mean, just a
Yeah,
little bit under the surface, you find
and
things like combat Carl found, and it's
and
all out there.
if you watch the water, they
Yeah,
talk about whatever the um, FDA says, whatever the CDC says, whatever, you know, like
just do the
whatever they
opposite.
say, do the opposite.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would
Straight
say
up.
so. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that when the FDA was first founded, they actually went door to door, and they demanded everyone's home remedy books, and they burned
What?
them, and they said, we're not doing this anymore. You're taking pills. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard that.
Well, it's the whole conspiracy of Western medicine. Yeah, it's
Snake oil.
well, they want to keep you sick
Hmm.
to keep their pockets lined.
And to
Uh,
depopulate. Yeah, we're
yeah,
useless
and
eaters.
depopulate. Yeah, I
But
mean,
but the thing
and
is, everyone's important. Nobody's above anybody, and anybody could at any time could come up with the cure to cancer. So we shouldn't be belittling anybody. You
That
know,
yeah,
I mean,
well,
what you got to remember, or well, if you don't know, they've had a cure for cancer for generations,
sure,
yeah,
and on top of that, they know they're infecting people with cancer. They're knowingly doing this. There's
sure.
there's so much evidence out there that they are knowingly causing
Yeah,
this disease on the American population, the world population,
knowingly,
knowing.
knowingly.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
You know what?
sir.
As bad as Bill Clinton was, the one good thing Bill Clinton did when he was president, and I think it probably was the only thing that he did was good, was he admitted and apologized for doing testing on the human population during
On an
wartime.
unknowing
Unknown,
population.
unknowing population. And he admit, I mean, he did it. I was impressed. But a bunch more stuff like that would have been nice. But that was the one thing he did. It was good, and it really did
I
show
was
what the
I was
government.
really well. Here's what's interesting about that interview. He came on national television, addressed the nation, said, "Yeah, we kind of been experimenting on human population, and without their knowledge, and some people got sick, and some died, But uh, 2 days later, I believe it was 2 days later, they Big Pharma got the big release, so they're no longer held accountable for damages and death under certain regimens.
Mm,
Yeah,
That's why the speech was made.
I
Is
see.
mhm.
I see.
For vaccines specifically.
specifically vaccines, right?
Right. Right.
Yes,
Right. Well, they used to do bloodletting,
but
and
but
what's
There ain't nothing
interesting.
wrong with bloodletting,
What?
but
unless you do too
well,
much.
and cupping and all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff. But what was interesting about this pandemic, whatever, and I'll be careful what I say, but now they want to force it on kids, and if we allow them to do that, then it's literally they can do whatever they want.
yep.
Um,
If they're allowed to
it's like a
vaccinate the children,
clause. Yeah, it's like a clause in the agreement that if we allow them to do it to kids, that it just literally opens the door from
Yeah.
them being, being able to be charged or a lawsuit or anything. if we let them do it.
Right.
Yep, that's not good. So yeah, they'll become immune to lawsuits and everything
Exempt.
else,
Yeah,
and
exempt. Yeah.
it pushes their whole agenda one step further. And we won't be able to bring any lawsuits against them for the deaths and damages that have occurred up to date
Exactly.
if they're allowed to pass this.
Exactly.
One thing I notice on my Telegram channel, that's all I do is read the news from so many sources, it's insane, is that there is a tremendous amount of distractions going on right now. Everything is being pulled away from the jab, from the election, and of course Biden is trying to constantly push. I'd have to get on my Telegram to bring it up, but anyway, Biden was just trying to push something insane today, while there was another mass shooting in Kansas, Oregon, something I don't remember.
A flag of false origins.
Yes, yes. Well, I mean, it was just a shooting, so.
Yeah, but they are aggressively coming after our gun rights. If they can't take those away, then we are too powerful.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Yeah, it's. But the problem is,
all coming back to it's distraction, diversion. Look over here. It's really, and what was it? Schumer said that they've got 6 ways from Sunday.
Right, to get back at you, but the problem is we don't ever want to, we don't want the sleeping giant to wake up. We don't want the Patriots to arm ourselves, because if we do, we're going to be shooting the wrong people. That's it. We're not going to be shooting any bad guys. We're just going to be taking out people that got paid to fight in return. Well, the snakes are going to hide in their hole, so they will never be touched. And that's just not the way to go. Never was.
Right, but don't you see the sleeping giant as the Great Awakening?
Yeah.
Well, we are, as much as I feel the population is waking up, there's still an incredible amount that are very, very fast asleep.
Well,
And
there always will be. There always will be.
And you're right.
Yeah,
They
that's
may
fine.
always will be.
At this point, if you can't show them, they won't see it. And
Well,
this is kind of
until the lights go out, I don't think once the lights go out, that's kind of a way for the masses to wake up, because they lose their CNN, they lose their MSNBC, they lose their late night shows, and whatever is on, whatever information is proposed to them at that time, is the only thing they'll be able to absorb. And
okay. So do you think it's more losing electricity or losing food that's going to wake people
electricity up? They trust me, electricity.
Well,
see, here's the thing:
hopefully that's as far as it needs to go.
You got a huge portion of the American population, and even the world population, that are so beyond and below poverty standards, it's sickening. All right, there are people in America that are, hunger is their number one issue, and it's just not reported.
Yeah.
So, but they still have their, and they may be red pilled, but it's your working class that still have a job, I think. I've just watched a lot of interviews lately of just reporters going around talking to people, Trump or Biden, or what's your opinion on this or that, and you could see they have no knowledge, they're completely unaware of world events.
Yeah, well, you can look at the Mark Dice on the street interviews, and they clearly don't see it, and
Yeah,
Well, what we need, what we really need here is in this movement is a good law firm, a good solid law firm to help us out. And we got a little commercial here from a very unreputable law firm called Schmelnick and Schmelnick. So let's take a look and hear what they have to say.
Yes. Okay.
Schmelnick and Schmelnick. Injured, been in an accident. Know someone who's been in an accident? Know someone who knows someone who's been in an accident? Look like you've been in an accident? Or want to just be in an accident? We can help you. At Schmelnick and Schmelnick, we've changed
This
people's
sounds like
lives.
a liberal law firm.
Millionaires. Here are some of our testimonials. It started as just a scratch, but thanks to Schmelnick and Schmelnick, now I'm a millionaire.
Is that duct tape?
Okay, listen. Dr. John Doe, and I personally checked into each and every one of these cases, inside and out. I give all of the expert medical testimony for Schmelnick and Schmelnick, and they've even handled a few of my own personal cases. Right? Schmelnick and Schmelnick! Well, what did you think of our fine, well-paid actors? Performances like this can be rehearsed for any courtroom in America. This can be your golden opportunity to sue your fellow man and make a pretty penny at the same time. Okay? Because at Schmelnick and Schmelnick, we can help you. Yeah, we can help them. Call 1-900-SUE-YOU before or the Vice Club catches a board. You took my line.
Sue them before you get sued.
What's that client we had? You took him right away from me. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hey, Hoffa?
So there
That's
you
funny.
go. Thanks.
Yeah, but see, I mean, the problem comes in is if you take the food away, they will be hungry, but they won't know why the food was taken away. You take away their power, the electricity, internet, and everything else, then they get to, get back to reality a little bit. And then if the right message is put forward, then they have new information to learn. And there's nothing there to debate it, so they'll take it for truth.
Okay, so what do you think? Because we have the threats from the deep state to shut everything down.
There's threats from the white hats that everything's going down to.
Yeah, well, we had Q posts that said, there might be a blackout or whatever. So,
well, if the blackout is supposedly imminent, it will happen eventually.
yeah,
when
whether
it
it
does,
be EMP or whether it be shut down the grid, and I'm not sure. I really am not sure, because I think we have governmental protection to prevent more or less an EMP, but at the same time, I would totally be willing to buy a Faraday cage for, whatever, or an EMP shield for my vehicle.
All right. So here's the thing, James. I love you, brother, but you sound scared.
No,
right.
I'm prepared. I'm thinking like worst case scenario without being afraid. Okay.
Here's the thing. If we lost all government tomorrow, no government, no power, no running water, no nothing, in less than a week, we will have power up all over the world, and we will have internet up all over the world.
Well, I know Tesla's working on that Starlink, not Starlink, but the other one where it's free internet for the world.
Right, that would be the company Tesla, Elon Musk, Starlink. All right.
No, it's not Starlink. It's another one that Kash Patel told us about.
Well, he was talking about Starlink.
No, it was another name.
Okay. there may be another. They have a lot of systems up there and a lot of satellites running it. But what I'm saying is even without the white hats, like I just said, even without the white hats, if we lost complete government control, power, internet, the whole 9 yards, and people had to figure things out on their own, it would take us less than a week to find and produce free energy from the earth. We are surrounded by it. It is everywhere.
Tesla tech. I get it.
Okay, so EMP. Okay, you know what? It happens. It happens. It's not a. It. The life fear of the fear of it doesn't need to be there at all. If like I said, when our power line grids go down, they're not ever going to come back up. It's old, ancient technology that is a ball and chain on the freedom of energy that's around us.
I can buy that. Yeah.
So be excited when the power goes out. It's a celebration.
Well,
it's the ball and chain has been cut from our ankles and we are free.
I don't know if we'd have free energy in a week, but I know that within a week we would all meet our neighbors. For sure.
Yeah.
Now
that would be in the first 6 hours, 6 to 10 hours.
There's that Simpsons episode where it was Itchy and Scratchy, and Marge was upset because it was so violent of cartoons. So she wrote the company, and they took the violence out of the cartoons, and the kids suddenly stopped being interested in Itchy and Scratchy, and they all opened their doors and walked outside and went like this, like they hadn't been outside ever. So I think that's what's going to happen. We're all going to go outside and go, okay, I'm good at growing tomatoes. Oh, you're good at growing zucchini? Okay, we'll swap, and we'll boom, 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 boom. Pretty soon we'll have it all.
Well, we just lost power for 2 days due to a tornado taking out a few trees.
Oh yeah.
And, I got to meet a lot of new neighbors in that 2 days.
In Oz? Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
I mean, that's just 2 days. That's just a few hours.
Yeah. Right.
You know what freaks people out? You go out after a tornado and wear red sparkly shoes and click the heels all the time. That'll freak them out.
Or is he coming or going? Where is it?
There's no place like home.
There's no place like Cyclone.
The cyclone, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Now you guys got some good points, but at the same time, if there is a legit EMP, that would fry stuff. So, I'm prepared for that. I've got books.
Yeah. Books.
I ordered a whole bunch of books. I've got lamps. I've got extra oil.
Here's a good book for you. I don't know if you can read it. Let's see. It's the Theory of Natural Philosophy by who's the author? Roger Joseph. Whoa, hold on. Boschevich.
Okay.
And this book right here was Nikola Tesla's #1 book, and every engineer I've ever met, they have a copy of this.
Oh,
what is it?
I've only read a few things on it, but it's on. It's called The Theory of Natural Philosophy, and it covers free energy. It covers different aspects of the ether. A little bit of toroidal field knowledge is in here. I haven't even really cracked the surface on it yet. Waiting for another power outage.
Well, I'm just hoping
power
that
goes out, I'll have something to read.
I'm hoping before the power goes out, if it goes out, that I can get this online. Is it going to show up?
I can see a monkey. It's your book. It's
the awesome
book.
possum. Yeah.
Oh, the awesome possum. My wife.
Wait
We
a minute.
had a possum that would come up every night, and my wife, wild possum, just walks out there, pets it on the head, picks it up, carries it, takes a selfie with it, walks around, then sets it back down.
Wow. It's coming a little bit there. It's
If you put a white piece of paper behind it, a larger white piece of paper behind it, you'd be able to see it.
No, it's not working. I
No?
just put a white paper. Now it completely disappeared. Yeah, this green screen on your StreamYard sucks. For one thing, I have a green screen, but it won't work for the green screen setting. I have to have it so it's like thinks I don't have a green screen. So anyway,
Really?
yeah,
Have you tried using Zoom or?
yeah.
Not a fan?
I had Zoom, but I like StreamYard better. I'm not going back. This is free. StreamYard costs. So
I gotta say, I'm so happy you're on StreamYard versus Zoom.
yeah. You know what? I had to call Zoom, and I discovered that their number, the last 4 digits are 9666. So figure that out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They're China owned.
There's a sign.
China owned.
It's absolutely China owned. And what scares the heck out of me is the fact that everybody doing anything legally, like with a judge or a court, everybody's using Zoom. And I'm like, okay, so all these court situations, China gets to all the info from it. Everything that's happening, like during COVID, with the Zoom court call-in, China gets to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get caught up in the chat. I accidentally closed out my screen. I was like, no, I lost all the chat.
Is that not freaky to anybody? I mean, like, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, China gets to see all our legal transactions, you know?
Oh, well, just think of how much. All right, so your TV is a recording device, your microwave's a recording device, your refrigerator's a recording device. How much technology do you have in your environment on a 24-hour basis that is a recording device for China?
I have old everything, so.
I don't have TikTok. I only use Zoom to call in and Aaron's lives.
Oops, sorry.
Or a court thing, which happened once. But I literally tried not to download it if I don't have to.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like I said, I'm very glad, Aaron, that you're using StreamYard, not Zoom.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just really slick, and Pena Perspective uses it, and I think Jacob Waters uses it, and it's real slick the way you can put things up here. It's great. I love it.
Well, most people that I see doing live call-ins use StreamYard.
Yeah.
Especially on YouTube. It works.
Hello, Srivup. Not sure how you pronounce that. Interesting name.
It's Sing. Just Sing is fine. I'm assuming. Srivup Sing.
Yeah. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Sing. Hi, Mud Rabbit. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Abby. Artist 61. Everybody that I forgot to say hello to.
And me too. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is fun. I love this. So,
Abby, you're not going to bed early, are you? Well, it is 11 o'clock here. I guess it's not that early.
Yeah. I had a late start because I was invited to dinner at my daughter's place. So I went, and I'm glad I did. Here is the book. You can kind of see it.
There you go.
This is not a very good printout of it, but yeah. That's the Awesome Possum. I just made a small one that I could print on my printer just to see how it's going to look.
Well, are you ever going to read the book out loud and for your guests?
Yeah, after it's available, because I don't want someone to say, "Oh, I want that book," and it's not available. I want it to be available before I read the whole thing. I've read most of it, but also I want to get it so I can show the pictures when I'm reading it.
Well, glad to hear that, Sir Vap. Sir Vap's a big fan of mine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's awesome.
You could read Popple, right?
Pardon?
What?
Popple?
I
Is that
yeah,
it?
I did. I illustrated the Popple books. Yeah, Popple and
Oh, you
Popple's
did.
Play.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
That's okay. Uh, I didn't show them on this episode.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I
I
can't
got.
catch every episode. I'm so sorry, brother.
I can't either. I can't catch. I do so many. I miss some of them too. Seriously, it's like holy crap! I did a show about that a week ago. Really? I did?
So, somebody sends you a reminder or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
sweet dreams,
I get it,
Gloria.
man.
It's good to see you in the chat.
Good night, Gloria.
Gloria is awesome. Abby,
Yes, she
she's a
is.
sweetheart. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think I did tag everybody. I tried to, but no.
Hey, you got quite a bit when you came on.
I
Yeah.
try. I try. It's just, you know, at a certain point, it's like, you know, people keep coming in, and it's like, oh, hey, yeah, I know you. Oh, you know.
Yeah, if you don't say hi early, it gets your list your chain list gets like
Yeah,
30
it gets a
people.
little shorter after. Yeah. But
Let's see.
I mean, there's always a certain few that, you know, you recognize them from forever, and it's like you can't.
All right,
not
so
say
what's
hi.
your newest UFO story there, Aaron?
Well, I have this. I don't know if this is anything, but I was watching Suspicious Observers, and he always goes on that website where you can look at the sun. And I noticed this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get onto the picture and show you. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. No, that's not it. Yeah. Right
Now, is
here.
that the recent solar flash?
No. No. Okay. I can't get to the real picture. Where is it?
I was just
Gosh.
asking because I saw a picture of the solar flash that happened yesterday or the day before, and it was
Yeah. Those are just ejections. Yeah. Solar mass ejections. But I can't get to that picture. But on the bottom there, if you can look on the bottom, there is, oh, now my computer's.
Well, actually, it says April 15th, so this is the image of the recent solar flare.
Okay, well, the solar flare was on the top part of the sun. I was focusing on the bottom part of the sun, and if I can get this to, what is going on here? Something's not good here, folks.
Well, I didn't
Something
do it.
good.
Stop blaming me.
It wasn't me.
I'm not blaming anybody. It's still my equipment.
We're just playing with you.
I talked to Red
No
Pill
worries.
the other day, and he was giving me some pointers and some things to buy, and he's advising me to get a Mac Mini, and I'm not sure if that's the way I need to go. Oh gosh, this is so annoying.
I'm
There we
not
go.
a Mac guy either.
So right here in the middle of the picture, you see that dark spot there? That little dark spot coming up?
Well,
That's
there's
very
you're a tornado-looking one.
There's a dark spot right in the middle of the picture. There's like
Well, you've got
on the
two dark
edge.
spots that look like
On
an
the
eye.
edge. It's on the see, I can't find the picture to show you. It's
Oh,
so
well,
frustrating.
I can see it. So anyway, in between the two flares on the outside of the sun, there's a tornado-looking apparatus coming up off the sun. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to.
It's
Does the
right
other-
on the edge. If you look on the edge of the sun, where it curves,
Yeah.
there's only one point where it's dark.
Yeah,
Right.
I see it.
Okay, see it?
Mhm.
And I don't know. I wish I could find it on my desktop,
That letter plus.
but
That's
it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me find it. It's not accessible, so I can't point it out to you and show you what I'm talking about. But
Can you move your
um,
cursor over the image
I have
to
to
try
find the
to?
image first, and
Oh,
I cannot find the image. It's behind a bunch
oh.
of stuff on my
Well, if I
very
see
small.
it,
I have a very small computer, so I don't have a whole lot of room on my desktop to put things.
oh.
But anyway,
Have you tried hooking? Well, that would require you buying a modern TV. But if you have a modern TV, which is a much larger viewing screen, you can hook your laptop up to it and
I don't
use.
have a laptop. I don't have a laptop. But anyway, so keep that in mind, that little dark area. And it looks like there's almost like a round darkness around the outside of it too, like something might be there. All right. I wish I could find it and I could do some adjustments to it too. Let me hold on a second. Maybe I can do it this way. Okay. Is this it? Is this the one?
Well, while you're playing with
Can you
that,
see my? Can you see the
oh, there you go.
current cursor?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Looks like a little.
This right here. Okay. And now is it showing up? Yeah. Okay. Good. You see that area right there? Okay. I don't know if this is anything or not. Let me see if I can adjust it now.
yeah, we see it.
It looks like the 17th letter of the alphabet.
No, we saw it when you
Like an
posted.
upside down Q.
That's what I was talking about. Seeing.
It
Yeah,
looks like something solid right there.
It looks like the
You know?
tail of a Q. Somebody's trolling the universe.
But what's curious is this only showed up for a millisecond, and then it was covered by a black box. Okay.
Oh,
And so let me show you just like a millisecond after I took this screenshot and what it looks like with the black thing over it, because I always am
So
skeptical.
you caught the millisecond?
Well, I don't know if it's a millisecond, but
I mean, I don't want to exaggerate or anything.
I love to exaggerate. I exaggerate a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm sarcastic, but I don't like to exaggerate.
Okay, here's what it looked like with the square on it. I just,
Jesus.
whenever they do this and the squares are only on there briefly, I always am skeptical. What are they hiding?
Absolutely. Right? Yeah, that is.
Why would they do that? What are they hiding?
Something big, obviously.
And the guy never talks about it. Never. He always just, oh well, just a glitch.
Well, have you seen the talking about? Have you seen all the videos? I mean, I don't know if there's a whole bunch of them. I saw like 17, and I thought it was by the guy that you're referring to, but he did a collection of ships appearing around the sun and then shooting through the sun, and some of them look like actual ships, some look like stars, and then you can actually clearly see some that are larger than the Earth passing around the sun, some larger than Jupiter going back behind the sun and then coming around. So they've got quite a few images of planetoid-sized objects in front of and behind the sun, going through the sun, popping out, like in these little flares, quote unquote flares. And a lot of times it happens during one of these flares. They'll catch an object shooting out of the coronal mass out into space.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like 17, I see what you did there.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is anything or not, but it just, anytime something's covered up, I always am curious. So That's
Did
what
you,
I.
Aaron? Did you try to call into Red Pill Show to talk to artists?
No, I did not. I watched it, but I didn't. I wasn't going to call in. Why?
Oh, I was on standby for from the get go. I was so hoping to get in there and
Oh yeah.
ask Dr. Artist some questions. Yeah,
What were you going to
but
ask him?
uh, I had two good questions and two interrogating questions.
Okay.
Because there's so much information that came out right as that interview was going on, and I got to read all the hate mail from it, and then all the the people that are. I loved his work. Anyone that puts that much research into something and comes up with that much evidence, I salute you.
Mhm.
The problem is I saw a lot of people twisting and changing his words. So the first thing is he came out and said, this is a theory, this is what I believe, this is what the evidence points to, and then he displayed all his evidence. And then, of course, people are saying that this is truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, and he's just in it because for money reasons, monetary reasons. To be honest, I love his research. I think that what's in these. I'm just trying to think of a fun word to use here. In these cigarettes, is the they're using the base genome of the king cobra, and they're using that as like a foundation. So when the mRNA gets injected into a mammal species, it has the ability to change that mammal's DNA into a reptilian DNA. I mean, that's theory. That's a possibility.
Right.
That's not
Uh-huh.
facts.
Right.
So,
That's an
that's just
interesting
what I'm
question.
getting from it.
That's an interesting question. Yeah, that would have been a good one to ask him.
So, but he's, I was going to ask him why he thinks it's in the water. That's, the water's poisoned with too much crap to begin with.
Right.
And
Right.
then again, it would affect everything and everybody. Pets, we'd see massive pet die off. We'd see.
All right. That's what he said on the show. Right. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then of course my questions were him. My question simply, what I ended up after the long wait was, has anybody approached you or any entity corporation approached you to produce or to promote this information for financial gain? That would have been my bust his balls question. That would kill a lot of nasty naysayers on the internet. Because
people think he's doing it for money,
or he's being, he's either duped into promoting false information, or he's being paid to promote false
I don't know why people would attack him. So I think it's really strange. It's so weird. It's so weird that he's being attacked like that. And he clearly said it's just his theory. He's got no proof about being in the water. That's just his guess. So it's not like he's saying there's definitive proof, or maybe he does now. I don't know. But initially, I think he just put it out there as a hypothesis.
Yeah. And then I've had a chance to watch a few interviews with other doctors, debunking the articles that he's used as evidence. And of course, everybody that presents their opinion on this information, they clearly have a point. They have evidence to back their opinion. But without knowing, this is the big kicker. No one knows what's in the effing liquid. No one knows what's in that cigarette. Okay? There's no documentation. Even when it has been analyzed, unless you specifically know what you're looking for, you're not going to find it. You're just going to find a wide variety of substances, and you can break down some of the proteins in it, but you're not going to find a categorized list of what's in there. It's a man-made, genetically modified structure. I've seen a lot of the microscope images of blood that has been infected with this stuff before and after. I've seen microscopic images of the clear solution, and there's foreign material in there. You know, there's microscopic mechanical organisms, and then some that are not. Yeah, nanotech. I don't know. People have been calling me crazy lately.
No. Like, if you guys aren't familiar with nanotech, just go look up Rice University and subscribe to their Rice University YouTube channel. They have been doing self-disclosure and letting us know the potentials. I think its military is at least 70 years beyond. At least, yeah.
You know, people, if you don't believe in nanotech, you're behind the curve. If you don't believe in cloaking technology, you're behind the curve. If you don't believe there's any aircraft that has anti-gravitic capabilities, you're behind the curve. What you see from that is being reported on, you know, at your airports, and what the military shows, that's old technology.
Yeah, blue beam tech. Aaron, did I send you the video of the Space Needle New Year's where they used blue beam tech?
Good night, 61. Love you.
When did you just send that to me today?
No, not today. It was several weeks ago.
Oh, I probably got it.
If I sent it, I sent it to Laura from 1 Foot in 5D. She said she used it on her channel. I didn't catch that episode, but yeah, blue beam tech was used in Seattle for the Space Needle New Year's thing.
I think I did see that. Now I remember. Yeah.
It's pretty trippy, like just seeing what they show us, not what they can do.
Right. They were inside an apartment and watching the TV showing some live event and looking at the actual thing, and nothing was really happening there. Yeah, I remember that. Was that the same one?
No, that's absolutely not the same one. It was looking up at the Space Needle and this visual effect going on. You know, if there was somebody on Queen Anne Hill recording it and that's not what they saw, that's crazy. You got to send me that video. But yeah, no, I'll resend it.
I think it was someplace in Canada, that one I'm talking about.
No, this was a Space Needle New Year's event.
Oh, okay.
Like a year or two ago.
I remember hearing something about it, but I don't remember. I don't remember. Unless you're talking about the missile that created the spiral that generated another ball of light that created another spiral that created this massive.
You're way off. You're way off. Sorry, bro.
Well, there were 4 or 5 of those around the world. So one in LA or San Diego, one in China, Japan.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, you were talking about nanoparticles. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I was dealing with nanoparticles, and that's how I developed the world famous Invisimask.
Invisimask. Yes.
There you go.
See? 100% invisible, works with your immune system, absolutely free.
That's amazing.
Made with advanced nanotech, teleported right onto your face. Free, self-cleaning. You can eat through it. Never need to take it off. Doesn't pull your ears. You won't need ear surgery like all these normies. They're going to need to pin their ears back.
Aaron, I love the video where you walked in. You're like, no, I'm cool. I've got an Invisimask. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I walked into a medical facility in the last, recently, a medical facility. In this specific medical facility, there was a big sign on the door. Must wear a mask. I did not hesitate one single bit. I walked right in because I had my Invisimask on. And guess what? Nobody asked me where my mask was. If they did, I was ready to tell them. The Invisimask, baby. State of the art. Way better than those daisy print masks that you guys wear. Yeah.
So did you make T-shirts with those yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well we're gonna have to get some of those T-shirts out.
In fact, here I am wearing it. Let me see if I can get that on there. All right, it takes a little while to shuffle things around here. And I'll show you that. Here I am sporting the actual long sleeve t-shirt. It's a very big image. Check that out.
I like it.
Yeah, they're
course.
nice shirts. Big
Yeah.
image. It's a big image, okay? It's bigger than I thought it would be.
I like that shirt.
And you know what? When I wear this to Walmart, there's this one guy who gives me the fist bump every time. He hates the mask. He hates the mask.
Yeah.
But he's rocking
Don't we
that.
all?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've never worn one, folks. I've never worn
Yeah,
one. Only the Invisimask.
I ripped off some sleeves from an old work shirt, t-shirt.
Yeah?
And I pulled that over my head as a, but I also have mosquito net masks. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I went and bought a Zorro mask.
that's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I specifically went and bought like a Lone Ranger Zorro mask. And I also have one mask that I bought like originally. As soon as COVID started, it just says COVID hoax across it.
Yeah, there you go.
Like just in case I ever had to, but I only think I wore it twice. Once for a photo. You know?
You had to wear a mask for a photo?
Oh, my God.
No, I did it to show it. So,
Welcome. Welcome, Crypto Alchemist.
Hello.
Crypto Alchemist. Welcome to the program.
What's up, Crypto?
Why, good evening, brother.
How are you guys doing today?
So what have you been what's you been mixing up these days?
Oh, just recovering from strep throat, to be honest.
Really?
Got myself some antibiotics today, so hopefully feel better in the next couple days.
Aren't you gonna drink like liquid copper or something like that to fix it?
I have been taking some of my zinc silver gold water, and it definitely has been helping. Gargling with it definitely helps.
Silver and gold. Wow.
So, if you can make colloidal silver, can you make colloidal copper?
Yeah, the water I make is colloidal silver, zinc, gold, and copper together.
Dang. There you go.
More of the
Well,
metals.
you're covering all the bases, I guess. But,
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
Right, like a little monoatomic gold, the colloidal silver, some zinc in there, and some copper.
Maybe a spoonful of dirt once a day might help too, huh?
I'll go with honey and lemon over that. But
You can't control how much zinc and copper you're getting out of the dirt, though.
No.
Japanese soil. Okay.
But yeah, I just figured I'd pop in quickly to say hello to you lovely souls. Not gonna stay long because it hurts to talk right now, but glad to see you using StreamYard. It's amazing software.
It is. It's good. Crypto, have some tea with some honey. Maybe some lemon or something. If you want to make your own hydrochloroquine, I think it's one grapefruit rind with a couple lemon, and just boil them for like an hour or two. With like
You're sounding segmented, James.
8 to 10 cups of water.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely been doing the citrus with the honey and gargling with salt water on top of my monoatomics.
Hey,
Hmm.
Crypto. Hey, Crypto. He
Right
was
on.
describing how to make your own HCQ. Did you
Yeah,
catch it?
yeah, I heard that.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the video. I was like, wow, that's so simple, so easy, and there
I
you
know.
go.
Much love, guys and girls. I'm gonna take off.
Thanks for stopping by, Crypto Alchemist.
Pleasure.
I like your blue layer. It looks pretty cool.
It does.
Thank you.
I do like the layer. Are those blacklight posters? Is that what's going on?
Paintings, but yeah, there's black light going on.
He paints those. Those are his paintings.
Dude, that's pretty sick.
Pretty
I've
cool.
got some blacklight posters, but you got all the walls covered. That's pretty cool. And the roof. And the lid. I mean,
You have been busy. You don't normally
Dude.
see too many people put that much time, energy, and effort into their background. As you can
Right?
see,
Looks like a
It's not
looks like
fake.
a
No
background
3D
for some
rendering here.
character on
Those-
Batman or something, right?
those must be his favorites. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I do have quite the ridiculous collection.
That's pretty sick. Cool, man.
that is
All
great.
right,
Good to
God
see you,
bless you.
Crypto.
See you later. All right. Well, that was nice to hear from good old Crypto Alchemist. Yeah. A lot of people are getting into the alchemy lately, aren't they?
You
A lot
got
of
to.
people are getting into the crypto too, aren't they?
Right. Crypto alchemy. It's a whole new thing. It is. He's trying to start that. Very interesting.
Unfortunately, I think it's getting a little late to the game for some people getting on crypto. There's one that I put $100 in for me, $100 for my mom, and I ended up $100 for my daughter. And the $100 I put in for me has made like $76 or something.
Oh, that's better than a bond. Much pays off much faster than a bond does. Bond,
Exactly.
you have to wait 10 years to get that extra $25 to $50.
So if you guys are interested, World Crypto Life, and I can send Aaron a link for you guys to share out or something.
Oh, for what?
It's the crypto I'm investing in. It's
Okay.
World Crypto Life, but I can send a specific link to Aaron to post out maybe at a further date or something.
Okay.
That way,
Well, they could probably just punch it in the search engine, right?
Yeah, they can, but it's also kind of a tiered thing. So
So they're going to be under you. Okay.
yes, but at the
Everybody
same
loves a pyramid.
time, yeah, but at the same time, it benefits everybody if we all join in together. It's to just join in without everybody. It might not be as valued, but it's moving up. It's literally made me, I think, $76 or something from the 100 I put in. So, buying in at like 28 to 40 cents a share. So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I'll send it over to you, Aaron, and then maybe next time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's great. I haven't gotten any of that crypto stuff. Maybe they should do cryptid crypto.
Yeah, I think it's a little late in the game to be playing the crypto market.
Well, it depends on where you're going. Yeah, but
Well, we don't know how far off this event is. I'm assuming it's within the next 18 months.
Well, we know that the world, the globalist system has to go to, even biblically, it has to go to a one world government or one world financial system.
Okay.
So it's kind of clandestine. It's just
Crypto Alchemist is saying someone has their YouTube unmuted while on the StreamYard. That's what causes the echo. Well, I don't have the show on anywhere, so it can't be me.
Yeah,
And I
me
closed
either.
mine out. Hold on, I'll try this. I'll mute my mic.
There's still an echo though, huh?
Yeah,
Hold on.
echo's gone.
No.
Oh.
All right. Hold on. Mute your mic, James. All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. No echo, baby. No echo. Echo.
It was James's.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Unmute your mic, James.
How about now?
Still
Someone
an
say
echo.
something. Yeah, it's you. We figured out it was you.
It's still echoing?
Yeah, you must have the stream on somewhere on YouTube.
No, I just closed YouTube.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe
Well, maybe
it's the Sony headset I had to buy.
Oh, I wouldn't buy anything for Sony.
Yeah,
I
well,
used
I'm
to
not
sell
a
that
big
stuff.
fan.
I used to sell that.
Well, if you've got two, well, I don't know. Do you have
If
two
it's
mics?
made in the Philippines, it's no good. If it's made in Japan, it's better. That's
I
the
know.
good. You know that?
Yeah, no, Japan, I think there was a competition or something to where the United States, like, drilled through a drill bit that was the smallest known. They drilled
Yeah.
through it from the side with another small drill bit
Yeah.
and sent it over to Japan. And Japan sent it back to us with like an even smaller drill bit.
Oh, okay.
That like we didn't know they even had.
Oops.
Hey, I wanted to mention something, James. So you got to understand that the world has been in a one world currency for the last 30, 20 years at least. And it was the American fiat dollar. It was used in every country around the world. And I know that from personal experience.
Oops.
At all the countries I've been to, there was only two that wouldn't accept the American dollar.
It's
I couldn't even
oil-backed currency. Yeah, a global
right.
fiat.
So we don't have to go to a one world currency. It's already taken place.
Yeah, but when we're taking it over to a digital,
he looks like a nice guy.
Well, to where digital and crypto is not under their control, they don't like it. So what they're trying to do is make a crypto under, their control.
Well, have you done any research into the new one, the quantum financial cryptocurrency that they're talking about?
Yeah, because there can only be so much mined.
Well, what they're saying is that each quantum cryptocurrency has a timestamp on it, so there cannot be any duplicates, and that's how they're securing their cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but it's also kind of finite too, because like there can only be so many. Like what, the 27,000 bitcoins or something? I forget what the number is.
Well, I think that when the solar flash happens, all electronics will not work for 1,000 years. So crypto will be completely gone and useless after the solar flash, which is supposed to happen 2030-ish or maybe before, depending on us.
The only problem with that theory, Aaron, is that the Earth is a ball of energy. So if a solar flash hit the Earth and disrupted all electrical fields, it would kill the Earth.
Well, it's happened before, and they found evidence of it on the moon. There's massive ejecta of glass on the far side of the moon from one of the last solar flashes.
And there's evidence of on Earth that it has happened as well. It's representation of massive heat wave that hit the Earth, and or hit the Earth, hit the moon, hit everything else. Melted rock.
Solar flare.
Solar flash. And what it is, it's a micronova. What it is, it's like a micronova event, and there's going to be more than one of them. Apparently, the main one, all of the light-giving material is blasted off of the sun, and some of it hits the planets and the moons.
We're overdue. We're overdue, aren't
Yes. Yes.
we? Just for one of those natural events.
Yeah.
There's a company called EMP Shield that makes protection for your vehicles and for your home or your generator. I mean, if it's a gas power generator, you don't have electronics, so that should still survive. But EMP Shield has been working with the DEMSA team in Texas, and it's
I like David Parsons and Peggy Dancer's answer, the Invisidollar.
There you go.
I've got lots of those.
Well, if you don't have it, if you can't hold it, you don't own it. So, stuff in the bank, your money in the bank, or like even my aunt, she had gold and stuff, and she stored it in a safety deposit box. The bank transferred hands of ownership, and they misplaced her stuff. If you can't hold it, it's not tangible. You don't own it. So keep that in mind. And I've been watching many channels that they talk about silver could be up to $2,000 an ounce. It's been suppressed throughout history. Yeah, throughout history, it's been 8-to-1 ratio of like value silver to gold. But that was before we started having electric vehicles. That was before we started having solar panels and needing to actually use that much of the silver.
Yeah, I've heard for decades that silver has been so suppressed it's insane. If they say its value, if not, could surpass the value of gold.
Yep.
Of course, I just heard yesterday or the day before that gold is not as rare as we've been led to
thought. Yeah. They're talking about so many, like 2 billion ounces of gold. No, it's probably as equal to what has been mined of silver, at least, because when you look at mining gold, silver is actually a byproduct of mining gold.
Not that I know of.
Yeah,
because there's silver mines and there's gold mines, and you use mercury to mine gold, and you get I guess there is a small sliver of silver when you process it.
Yeah, basically it's a byproduct of when you're mining gold. And so you get a percentage of it for every so many tons that you mine of material.
Yeah, but the quality of that silver is not very high. It's not like
it doesn't matter. You can melt it down and purify it.
Sure.
It's just a certain amount of it that they get when they're mining gold. That's just a byproduct of mining gold.
Dang, Aaron, we broke the 2-hour mark, baby.
Yeah, Deplora Laura's asking, is this live? If so, how much have I missed? Only 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh, sorry, Deplorable Laura.
So, you feeling better, James?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
He's doing
good. Glad. Well, you were kind of sad when you first came on the show, so I just wanted to make sure we cheered you up just a little bit.
Well, absolutely. I just want to make sure you guys are aware that basically, look how many avenues are actually just silver mine versus gold, and they also get silver from it. So, and then the fact that we're using silver in our products. Like I said, our solar panels, our Tesla cars. We're actually
it's a high commodity in the electrical field. Has a
Yeah,
better
we're-
electrical resonance than gold does. So, which is why it's used more. Which is funny because I remember in history they're like, well, NASA's coating everything in gold because of its wonderful conductive, its electric conductance. Yet silver is a higher conductor of electricity than gold is. So, I mean, the mainstream information is so messed up. It really is. The crap that we're taught is true is so not. And you don't find out until years and years and years go by. You know, you wonder why your children are always smarter than their parents. No, the information changes. That's what makes them smarter.
Well,
right.
I know I was smart in high school because everyone called me smart. But for some reason, they didn't call me Aaron. They called me Alec. Smart Alec for some reason. I don't know.
Dad joke.
No, that's a real life story. What are you talking about?
I know.
Here's the meme.
Anyway,
Me leaving PetSmart after teaching all the parents to say F Joe Biden.
Oh God, that's awesome.
Isn't that a good one? I
I,
like that one.
if I can add one more thing, and people are waking up. People are realizing that 4G and all this toxicity is happening. Faraday cages are a big deal.
Yeah.
And if you look into it, you can buy curtains and mosquito net linings for your bed. They're all made out of like silver lined fabric.
Okay.
So therefore, you're using silver. Gold doesn't have as many applications except for in electronics with, your monster cables and whatnot,
Oh, it's sorry. I'll write it in chat.
But
Oh,
literally,
the Coral Laura. The Coral Laura.
they have fabrics for curtains and for, mosquito net bedding enclosures, basically made out of silver lined fabric. So there's so many uses now. Imagine everybody waking up that has some sort of autoimmune disease or toxicity and they want to eliminate, that electronic interference with their bodies to figure out what's going on with themselves. There's paint that you can buy that has silver in it, and you have to ground it in order to make sure like your whole household is basically a Faraday cage.
I've heard about that. Aaron, I wanted to I don't mean to cut you off there. But they're asking about this particular book. There is first you want to make sure you get an English copy of it, and then the second thing is there are two sizes to this book. This is the large edition. They have a pocket edition, which is about a quarter of the size of the book, about like that. Of course, the writing is exceptionally small, and the diagrams are small. So if you get the pocket edition, expect it to be smaller.
Okay. Thanks.
Just-
Thanks, Carl.
Oops, I apologize. They were asking in chat.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, friends, you think we should wrap this baby up?
I believe.
I want to thank you guys for coming on, and Crypto Alchemist as well, and everybody in the chat. The chat's been spectacular. Oh, what's Mud Rabbit saying? Silk is also a good fabric to use. Frequencies don't get through it. Makes an excellent shield.
Exactly. That's what I was
Well-
saying. Was the curtains?
But after the
Yeah.
solar flash, nothing electronic is going to work anyway for 1,000 years. So
Unless it's in a Faraday cage. And
we'll,
then-
we'll all
I
be
have-
getting on the internet with our abacuses.
I have faith. I have faith in the Earth's strong electromagnetic field that will keep us protected from anything the sun throws at us.
Well,
I have faith in God that he's going to protect us if we
hello,
seek
Celestial
him.
Soul.
If we seek him first, then America's strong. If we don't, then we're going to go the way of the whatever. He will allow us to fall because we're not under his umbrella.
You are
So-
energy. You are a part of God.
Here we are. Okay. Thank you so much, friends, for coming along. We're going to wrap this baby up. And thank you to everyone in the chat and our wonderful mods. Thank you so very, very much. We love you all. So glad that that event didn't happen in Times Square. Hopefully, we're on the nice timeline, the good timeline, where we're all going to be having a good time on here on planet Earth. So there you go. And hello, Celestial Soul. Good to see you here. Yeah, we're going to take it easy. We're going to see you all next time. Remember, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We got Wednesday and Friday coming up. Andrew Basiago is going to be coming back to do another show with us soon. We're talking about it tomorrow. And we'll get back to you with all that. Alfred Lavermont Weber, too, in the near future is going to be on. So remember to keep your cameras trained to the sky so you can take a picture of that UFO so you can come on the Truth Quest and talk about it. Until then, peace in
Christ.
Bless you guys. Thanks, Aaron.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I say that every time when you say that, Aaron. Like, peace in Christ.
What
Absolutely.
would you say? Peace in Christ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Peace in, everybody.